Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. I know I'm late getting started on this, but anyway, so in the description below should be the link to check your chart, okay? And one of the reasons for that is because sometimes our other signs will resonate with us more, okay? Now, with that said, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Okay, so take what does resonate, leave what doesn't, and switch roles around if they need to be switched around. Okay, so let's get started. Holy Spirit, Angel Spirit guides, what insight for Taurus for October 2020. Insight there for Taurus, October 2020. Zero. Okay. Okay. So shuffle these ones real quick. All right, that's good. Okay, 1 second. Just have to respond to this text real quick. Oh, okay. So here we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands to me, wow, I'm always so bad with words. So, it's about communication, clarity, being honest. Okay, and then with that, we have the 10 of 10 of page. Wow. It's because these ones are like, they're numbered, so it throws me off sometimes. But the page of cups, okay, because these are the Spanish deck. The Nate, I don't know if I'm saying that right. The Nate's card Spanish deck. Anyways, so yeah, so you have with that the 10 of oh my gosh, I stopped saying 10. The page of cups reversed. Thank you. Okay. So anyways, so some of you guys, it could be, how do I explain that? Like when it comes to love, and not that it's not there necessarily, but you could be dealing with somebody who is emotionally disconnected, okay, or maybe they're non-committal, or like this, you know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be romance, but we'll see. Okay, so kind of just like not feeling it on the emotional side, anyways. So let's see. So we're gonna start with what you're gonna be your learning or education. Okay, so for some of you this could be having to deal with you going to school, okay, your actual education, or this could be something that you're supposed to be learning, or maybe you're not learning what you're supposed to be learning, kind of like a life lesson that sort of thing, that sort of energy. Okay, so with that said, so here you have the World. Okay, and then with that you have the Three of Swords. So some of you guys, it seems like you're going to be needing to heal this month, or in that healing process. Okay, which makes sense for for this too, because like I said, having that emotionally disconnected, or dealing with somebody who is emotionally unstable, or emotionally immature, okay, or non-committal, depending on your situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be romance. Okay, so for some of you that may be the case. Okay, so you definitely have unfinished business there, but like I said, I feel like some of you guys will be needing to heal, or starting that healing process, or in that healing process, because the World is here reversed. So it's not, so it's kind of like that you're still in that chapter. Okay, so let's see where you are, how you're going to be doing financially this month. Okay, so financially, some of you guys, you may be putting, how do I say that? Putting savings aside, okay, or trying to be smarter with your money, especially with everything going on in the world. Even those who have a job, you can lose your job at any moment. And we really have to be careful when it comes to spending our money right now. So I feel like some of you guys are taking those precautions. With that, you have the Five of Sticks. Okay, so like I said, some of you guys could have been struggling financially, or trying to avoid that financial struggle. Okay, so definitely, like I said, making those plans, balancing those checkbooks, so to speak. You know what I mean? Definitely watching your savings and your spending. Okay, for some of you, to look at your career, and I apologize for the noise. So when it comes to work, some of you guys may be having a little bad luck there. The Wheel of Fortune reverse as bad luck, or a bad omen, or you see it as struggles, however you want to look at it. Okay, so like I said, with everything going on in the world right now, it's really not that surprising when you see things on the negative side. Okay, so yeah, so with that you have the Four of Swords. So it's I do sense how is it, there is that, when it comes to work, and I feel like even though you're planning, financially, trying to be careful, trying to put, I feel like trying to put things at ease, but still having that stress there. Okay, when it comes to work, or finding work, or worried, for those of you who are still working, kind of just like because it's like all it takes is one positive test, and then work shuts down. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but I know like where I live, if somebody says they shut down for like 2 weeks at least, and then you're out of work for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And so anyways, so now we're gonna take a look at relationships. Okay, and we're gonna start with friendship. So let's see what's going on with friendship. Okay, so either you or them are talking bad about each other, or it's just saying there's not good communication. With that is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So usually upright, the Nine of Pentacles would be like this beautiful energy of being independent, what's that word, striving on your own type energy. But I feel like with this and it could be too, somebody could be talking bad about both of you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be between you and your friend. It could be, both of you, dealing with somebody who just, has it out for you. Okay. So it's one or the other. I feel like it could be either or. So, take whichever one resonates with you more. And then here we have this, I feel like for some of you, maybe you're dealing with some some of you could be dealing with somebody who's jealous. Maybe you guys are getting attention that they want, you know, because I feel like especially within feminine energy, because I really am sensing a strong feminine energy. Like I said, it's not going to resonate to everybody, so whoever this is for, you know, I always I don't think guys really understand. I always compare being a female to like living in the jungle or like the safari, because women are just like I just don't know what words to use. They're like wild animals. They really are. It's just like there's no winning. Oh my gosh. I mean, not all women are that way, but like it's like typical for girls to be that way. But anyways, you know what I mean? So I just feel like, some of you guys could be, um, doing really well friendship wise. You and your friend are like striving when it comes to something, you know what I mean? And it's causing, this jealousy. And when girls get jealous, they start rumors, they start bad talking you. And then it's like, then their friends start doing it and it becomes this whole huge mess. So for whoever that is for, okay, that's not obviously not going to be for everybody. But other than that, I feel like for some of you, maybe in this friendship too, because like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, it's here and it's reversed. It could have been this like dependence type friendship. You know what I mean? So if that resonates too, you'll know. Okay. So now we're gonna look at family. So when it comes to family, it can be, anybody, really, because, it could be somebody who is not blood related that you consider to be family, okay, or they consider you to be their family. It could be the family that you created, between your spouse and your children. It could be aunt, uncle, cousins, whatever. Okay, so, family. All right. So within family, so it looks like you have some success going on. Success, or being kind of like the center of attention. And with that, we have the Two of Coins reversed. So, it's some of you guys, I feel like, there's somewhere in, oh my gosh, an area in your life, you're doing successful, okay, and kind of balancing your success and your family, because some people struggle with that, finding the balance between their personal life and work, or their personal life and a passion. It is difficult, but I feel like some of you guys, as you're finding your success or your routine, your way of thinking, your way of like, oh my gosh, so bad with words. Anyways, you're also finding that balance. Okay. So I feel like when it comes to family and whatever it is that, else you have going on, you're kind of finding that balance, finding that routine. Okay. So now let's take a look at romance. Okay. So with romance, so I feel like when it comes to romance, some of you guys, we'll be doing okay in that area, okay? So I feel like with the King of Swords reversed. Okay, so I feel like, I don't want to say this. If you had issues before, I feel like, you guys are going to resolve those issues, okay? I feel like, somebody within this connection probably, not probably, but they weren't really thinking things through. Like they weren't, somebody in this connection wasn't using their head, okay? I don't know, it always takes me a while to do word things. But yeah, so somebody in this connection just, wasn't using their head, okay? And so some of you guys will definitely be working out your problems, okay? I feel like, for some of you guys, you might have had a misunderstanding, miscommunication. Nobody's perfect 100% of the time. So, I just feel like whatever happened on the negative side wasn't like something huge, like breakup worthy, but definitely do see you having some peace there, okay? Even if there was a little bit of conflict, it'll work itself out. Okay. So now we're going to take a look at the fears that you will have this month, okay? So, judgment. So some of you guys could be worried about, the karmic judgment, karma, bad karma, good karma, or this could be, worried about your own personal judgment, making the best choices. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. So, and then with that, yeah, so you have the king of coins, king of pentacles. So, so with that, it's kind of just like I said, worried about, making the best choices, and it's like, because like I said before, it's like you're trying to find your balance, and, you may be stressed out about, your stability, your work, trying to, oh my gosh. I don't know, I do that all the time. But kind of like, trying to make sure that, you're not trying to find that balance, that financial balance, and then try not to stress so much about work, and then finding, balance within your family. You know what I mean? So just like, we do that every day, like in what small things, questioning our decisions that we make, questioning our life choices, so I feel like some of you guys, are worried about that. Like, are you doing enough? That sort of energy. Okay. So let's see what hopes you have. So, it looks like some of you guys do have a how do I want to say that? It'll come to me. And it's here with the Four of Wands. So like I was saying, like what I'm really seeing is like a lot of you guys are focused on your foundation and your stability. Okay. So I feel like that's where, um not saying that's where your main focus is, but that is something that is definitely on your mind. Okay, hoping, for the best, hoping for that stability, hoping, that, you can put food on the table, pay the bills, that sort of thing, just, and if those of you who are working, hoping, I know it's just like a stressful time and it's been like almost a year already. Crazy, crazy year. So let's see what weakness you'll face this month, okay? Oh my. So the Hierophant reverse. Okay, so the Hierophant is a spiritual card. So, this could be you guys struggling spiritually, or this could be having commitment issues. Okay. For some of you guys, maybe you will be, dealing with a breakup or a divorce. Okay. And it's just like will really have an effect on your life. So yeah, so with that you have the Two of Swords, and the Two Swords kind of like at a standstill. What's the word I'm looking for? Stand still. I don't know what stand still be the correct phrase right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like some of you guys, could very well be at odds with somebody, and it's just like, as a weakness, it will, like I said, it'll affect your day to day, everyday life. You know what I mean? So, there's that. So, like I was saying, for some of you, this could be like a spiritual battle that you're going to be facing, or it's going to be, at odds with somebody who is very important in your life. Okay. So, with that, let's look at your strength. Okay. So, see the 10 of coins reversed, and then with that, the 6 of swords. So I feel like, because like I said, some of you guys are focused on your foundation and your stability. Okay, so I feel like if there's something or somebody that will disturb your peace or disturb what you're trying to do, I feel like, you're just not gonna have it. Like you're gonna, stay away from it, at least, for a time being, okay, not permanently. So, um, yeah, so there's that. So, basically staying away from what doesn't serve you, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we do have to make those choices. Okay, so now we're going to look at the past connected to this reading. Okay, and then we'll see where you're headed. Okay, so looks like in the past, some of you guys, you have the Hangman reverse, being hung up on something. And what that's the Three of Coins. Okay, so I don't know how to put that into words. Because for me, it's generally the Three of Coins would be, collaborating with somebody, or, learning, um, learning something. But it also, with the Hangman reverse, generally for me that would be, being hung up on something, being stuck. Okay, so um yeah, so take that how that resonates. Like I'm really bad. It'll come to me. It's not that I don't know what it is. It's just like putting things into words sometimes. It's just like I don't know how to explain that. Because generally, I am very terrible. Like in my day to day life, I'm just so bad at explaining things, even the simplest things. It's so frustrating. Anyway, so let's see where you're headed. So do you keep in mind when it comes to future cards or where you're headed? It is not set in stone. It's just saying, this is the current course you're on. This is where you're currently headed. Okay, so remember, not set in stone, change anytime. So here you have the Five of Swords. Okay, so this is a, kind of bully, narcissist, cold person. Okay, type energy. Okay, with this air energy. So let's see what's going on with that. Ooh. So some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign or someone with air in their chart. Like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, because then here you have the Knight of Swords reversed. And the Knight of Swords reversed would be, it is fast action, but it's like without thinking, just like rushing in. So there's going to be, something happening, really fast and without notice. Okay, this person could be coming towards you if this is somebody you're not talking to anymore. Definitely somebody you'll definitely be facing again if they're, whether they're, oh my gosh. Okay. So if they're not in communication with them, they will appear again. Okay. Now, if you're still in communication with this person, it looks like something's going to be happening, and it's going to be happening like swiftly. You know what I mean? So there's that. So now we're going to take a look like your overall obstacle, the big thing, the main thing that you'll be facing this month. Okay. The devil. Oh my gosh. Why? um, the devil can be like so many things. It's not always like a negative thing, but it is an obstacle in this case. It could be abuse, addiction, sex, drugs, that sort of thing. So let's see what's with this. Or obsession. It's here with the Eight of Swords. Dang, my mind went blank again. The Eight of Swords. I did this earlier too. The Eight of Swords would be it'll come to me. I'll go back to that. So anyways, so then let's see what your solution is. So basically, you have this negative energy, okay, here with the devil, okay? So like I said, the devil is somebody who, could be obsessive, deal with addiction, abusive, that sort of energy. So for your solution for what you're going to need to do this month, so here we have the Three of Cups reversed. So, this would be like, there is something that you're going to have to call off, it looks like. And it's here with the Seven of Wands. So you're really going to have to stand your ground, okay? And, you know what I mean? So you're really going to have to stand your ground, and you're really going to have to, how do I say that? So you really have to stand your ground. Like, I feel like it's not going to be something that's just, so easy. It's not going to be something easy to do. It's going to be something, difficult and challenging. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that is your guys' reading today. Um, The Eight of Swords, yes. So the Eight of Swords is either self-entrapment or, feeling trapped, whether so some of you guys, I feel like, could okay, oh my gosh. So some of you guys, it could be, you're stuck or feeling stuck in a bad situation, okay? But I feel like, you really just need to stand if you're able to. Some of you maybe might not be able to, like I said, with circumstances going on in the world, especially, so, if you're able to really stand your ground, okay, and disconnect where you need to disconnect, okay? So that's what I have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I am still doing personal readings. So if you're interested, all that information is down below. Okay. So bye guys. Take care and I will see you next time.